All right, so there have been rumors floating around that Charles Hoskinson, the founder of Cardano, has been missing for 4 days. And we've seen major developments take place also with the Cardano blockchain, overall crypto market, that are key if you are an investor. And if we're starting off with the overall crypto market, we can see that Bitcoin is hovering right around $59,000 per coin. It did drop below $60,000, which was unfortunate. But the good news is that if we're looking at a few key indicators, first is going to be with the Crypto Fear and Greed Index. We can see that we are in the fear territory. And while this may seem bad on the surface, it's actually pretty good because historically it's a pretty profitable time to buy when the Crypto Fear and Greed Index is in extreme fear or in fear, and it's usually pretty profitable if then you go ahead and sell it when you're in extreme greed. So that's something that's good. And on top of this, in terms of Bitcoin, we're also seeing that we're coming up to Q4 of 2024, which is historically a very bullish time for the crypto market, especially during an election year. Every single time we see an election year, we see assets start to rally. We see like stock market, crypto, and all these different risk assets rally tremendously. And if we're looking at the overall market, it looks like, based on historical averages, that we are gearing up for a massive October, November, and December. Next up is I want to quickly talk about a pre-sale I recently invested in. It's in the meme coin sector, and it's called Doge 2014. This is a project that's ultimately celebrating 10 years of Dogecoins, exactly as it sounds, because Dogecoin has been around for 10 years. This project is trying to capitalize on that. Recently, they've already raised over $200,000, and in the next 7 days, they're going to be increasing the price again. So right now, one Doge 2014 token is equal to 0.0003. You can still get it with ETH, USDT, CAR, and you can see all the tokenomics and details on their website. But the thing that really stands out to this, in addition to just capitalizing on the Dogecoin community, and Dogecoin being around for 10 years, is going to be with their airdrop. So with their airdrop, if you go ahead and look at it on their website, it says the biggest Dogecoin airdrop of all time is here. Celebrate a decade of Dogecoin with us. And ultimately, the way to participate in this airdrop is that once you go about investing $1,000 or more in Doge 2014 tokens, you're able to secure VIP access and claim a portion of their incredible airdrop pool. So the more you invest, the bigger your free Dogecoin reward. And the way it works is that the airdrop starts rolling as soon as they hit their $500,000 goal, and the rest is easy. So once they hit that $500,000 pre-sale goal, then they are at the end of their pre-sale, they're going to be buying Dogecoin and distributing that only to VIP holders. So you can see the airdrop breakdown: 500,000 to 5 million raised, 2% of the total will be used to buy Dogecoin. 5 million to 8 million raised, 3% of the total will be used to buy Dogecoin, and the list goes on and on. So basically, if you're one of these VIP holders, so if you've invested $1,000 or more, you're going to get a percentage of that Dogecoin that they are buying from the pre-sale. So that's something that is very, very exciting in my opinion. And not only this, but they also have other ways where you can benefit by simply like buying $100 or more in their pre-sale. You get bonus tokens as well. But this is a project I think has some pretty big potential, especially with where the market's at right now, with meme coins starting to rally again. But now, for looking at what's going on with Cardano, there's a few major things that are going on. First thing is going to be that Altcoin Daily recently came out and reported that Charles Hoskinson, the founder of Cardano, has gone missing. He hasn't been seen in 4 days. And the thing is that you got to just look at this like they're trying to get a lot of attention, a lot of clicks, a lot of engagement over on X, because really all they're saying is Charles Hoskinson hasn't posted on his X account in 4 days. And this is nothing unusual. If you scroll through his entire history, you can see that there have been multiple times over his, posting history where he hasn't posted for a couple of days, either because he's traveling, he's at conferences, he's working on something else, or he just simply isn't active on X. And that's basically all that's happened. So when you're starting to see rumors that Cardano founder Charles Hoskinson has gone missing, yeah, it doesn't seem good on the surface, but ultimately it's not like anything has changed. It's not like anything has happened with Cardano, and these are just rumors. Nothing has actually been confirmed. My guess is that they're just doing this for engagement. They're just talking about this because he hasn't posted on X in 4 days, and more recently he's been pretty active there. But other thing going on with Cardano is that we are seeing a major upgrade coming up for Cardano, and we've talked about this in a couple of videos in the past. So right now with Cardano, they're heading for the Chain hard fork. This is the biggest upgrade we've seen in a couple of years for Cardano, and the important thing about it is that this upgrade, known as the Chain hard fork, is a major milestone in Cardano's roadmap, punctuated by much-awaited addition of smart contracts functionality in 2021. The Chain hard fork was initially set to go through this week, but Hoskinson announced on Friday that had been pushed back to September 1st, so some changes, including Binance, could prepare their systems. In addition to this, the main thing about this upgrade, the main thing about the Chain hard fork, is that it's going to give Cardano the ability to introduce on-chain governance features. That basically just means that if you hold ADA, you're going to be able to elect representatives and vote on improvement proposals as well as future technical changes to the blockchain. Previously, they didn't have this mechanism in place where it wasn't available to all ADA holders, but now it's going to be accessible for all ADA holders to basically vote on the future, vote on changes and decisions with the Cardano blockchain. Next thing I want to go over is going to be with some altcoins, because there's a lot of really good opportunities with altcoins right now. If we're looking at ChainGPT has announced a few major developments over on X. They've started to announce a few major partnerships as well. You can see recently they had an AMA with PancakeSwap, one of the biggest DEXs in the entire crypto space. In addition to this, they've also talked about major prize pool and giveaways. For example, they said Season 1 kicks off on September 1st. We've tripled the prize pool from $1 million to $3 million in rewards, and ultimately, it's very simple. It's for TAP CGPT's prize pool. You see all the details about it over here, and you can just see they've announced major partnerships along the way. So if you're bullish on artificial intelligence, this is a project that is the center of artificial intelligence and new AI projects launching, on the ChainGPT launchpad. This is at the center of AI in the crypto space. And after the recent market correction we've seen, yes, it's holding up pretty nicely at this support of around 12 cents per token. You could see it was at this level towards around November, December of 2023. So we're holding pretty strong at that level. But as we start to see the market flip, we start to see a little bit more bullish news come out in the market. I'm expecting this to rally well past previous record highs, reach that $1-2 per coin range. In addition to ChainGPT, there's also Core. Core is a project that has come down pretty substantially as well. Right now, it's around 98 cents per token. If you're looking at it over the last year, we can see that over the last year, it was around 30 cents per token at its lowest. Its highest, it was around like $3.80 per token. Right now, again, it's come down pretty substantially, but it's a great time to buy it, because while this token has seen a pretty substantial correction with many other AI projects, with many other meme coins and major altcoins, we can see that they've actually been making some real gains in terms of their TVL. So in terms of total BTC delegated to Core's blockchain, they have officially surpassed 5,301. And this is massive, because ultimately they have nearly $350 million or so in Bitcoin delegated to, of Bitcoin delegated using the Core blockchain. That represents nearly 50% of their total market cap. And so if major corporations and institutions and major crypto projects are taking their Bitcoin, generating some yield by delegating it on the Core blockchain, this would, make really any investor, in my opinion, extremely bullish about the future of Core. As you guys know, and we've talked about this multiple times in the past, Core is ultimately a project that is built as an L1 blockchain that is compatible with the EVM. Therefore, it can run Ethereum smart contracts with decentralized applications. It's basically, for the Bitcoin network. And they talk all about this over on their website. So, like I said, this is a product that I'm pretty heavily invested in. And I'm also pretty heavily invested in ChainGPT. I've been doubling down on these positions because of the recent market corrections we have seen.